Hello, everyone. This is XJ Cloud. I'm joined here by Jason from Dualcom US. We recorded the entire event at CoolStuffCon Dallas back in May, and we're finally able to start reproducing these matches and going over them in post. So we'll be going through all the Swiss and all the way up through the finals of this event, showing off some quality paper dual commander for you all today.
Favorite type of dual commander is paper dual commander. Especially like this mirror match is pretty sick to see two Quintorius decks going at it is always fun. And I know XJ when we were in Quintorius versus your Quintorius, and I was actually we were both playing in this tournament. So this will be interesting to see what this guy's deck list looks like and how it plays out against yours. I know yours is more of a hard control Quintorius, which after you kicked my teeth in Dallas, I've decided to change mine a lot. So it's very similar to yours now, but it's always interesting to see everyone's take on the same commander, what little things they might have changed from the deck list online. But yeah, this is this is you on the left, right, with the frog playmat, and this
Yeah.
is your opponent on the right.
Mm-hmm.
So that's
Yeah,
pretty dope.
Quintorius had only been out for like a month and change by
Yeah.
now, so I know I was grinding away trying to refine the deck list, but I was still getting things wrong. So it's cool to see all the different iterations of the list. I think we were the only two Quintorius players in the room. There were 25 players, I believe.
Yep, 25. 25 people, some crazy commanders. I did a little review on my page of every command, like just showed every commander and did the top 8 review. But yeah, there's two Quintorius decks out there. I definitely thought there would be a little bit more. There's a lot of hype since, like I said, Strixhaven just came out like less than a month ago, I think, from this point. And
Mm-hmm.
that was the like pride and joy of the this cool stuff con is like, here, come do this Strixhaven draft or this Strixhaven sealed or this Strixhaven blah blah blah, But yeah, it seems like you guys are talking about mulligans and
Yeah,
maybe life. I don't know, but
we were chatting about the event. I know he was a newer player, if I recall. And a lot of this is going to be this was recorded like a month and a half after the fact, I think. So this is basically like I'm watching a strangers match. I'm not going to remember mostly anything about my matches. So
oh
for
come on, you remember all of it, every detail.
I
You're
remember round 3 pretty well.
oh,
But
so the round after I played you, I see how it is.
we'll get to those rounds later. But
Yeah, well, while we're sitting here waiting for you guys to mulligan off, have you looked at Quintorius since this? Have you made some improvements with the new Marvel cards at all?
I've been busy testing the new Marvel cards themselves.
Mm.
I know there are some changes in mind that I would have for Quintorius right now. I think the Mind Stone is the big card that I would add from Marvel. The deck like
Yeah,
Mana Rocks. Mind Stone is like probably the most quality Mana Rock you can put in the deck.
I can definitely see that. I yield to mine. I'm running the Armageddon and Crucible of Worlds package in mine. All right,
Yeah.
so he is choosing the mulligan. We'll see if he goes down. But yeah, so I'm trying to go land destruction. I think Invisible Force Field could be a good add to make some of your lands indestructible before you cast Armageddon. Because it has retrace, so you could protect yourself on one turn, and then the next turn, protect your lands right before you Armageddon. I don't know,
I mean,
stuff like that. That's gonna
I've done similar things in Cloud with Flare of Fortitude, right? If you like one
yeah,
sided Armageddons.
yeah. So that's kind of the idea that I have, and it's 1 and a white to cast, so I feel like it's really good. I don't know. I haven't tried it yet. I haven't. There's not enough time in the day, man. Like
Oh yeah,
I really wish
definitely.
I could. That's why I actually like super enjoyed Dallas because we literally just played so much dual commander. Like literally, would just wake up, play Magic, go to sleep, play Magic. Like it was just It was just
Yeah,
fun.
that
A lot of
was the most Magic I've played consecutively in a long time. I usually burn out. Like even like just playing a league at home, like play one league, I'm kind of tired. But we just got to jam so many
yeah.
games. Is really fun testing. All right, looks like
Look
we're getting started
like a
here.
stick in the sticks. Looks like you played a was that fetch?
Yeah, these are
Is
both
that
wooded foothills. Looks like
I believe. And he played a Japanese or Chinese wooded
Korean.
foothills as well. So
Looks like
for,
yeah.
no offense to anybody, I can't just identify. I'm not as good as XJ is identifying whatever language that is.
Yeah, very rapidly
There's a reason I'll
learned.
stick to Duel US.
Very rapidly learned in this tournament that fetching in paper is terrible, and I hate it. 99 card decks trying to find your one surveil land. I make this place like made this place so many times in the tournament. It's horrible.
See, but that's why I enjoy paper because it's the little things that really get you. Like in on MTGO or Arena, you're worried about a clock that everything is shortcutted for you.
Mm-hmm.
Here, you have to worry about a clock when you have to literally search. So you play the ooze there, and he's gonna crack a
Yeah,
fetch at the end of your turn.
milled a pyrokinesis. Not super exciting in the mirror here. Can help in like
Yeah,
Quintorius battles. You can like clear out two of their spirits and attack down their Quintorius, but if you're looking for land drops or Quint activators or better interaction pieces for their Quint, stuff like that.
yeah. I also think you're on the play, and
Mm-hmm.
he's not. He didn't turn one a creature by any means, so he didn't present any threats for it to be worth keeping on the top.
Yeah,
Plus, from Quintoris, you just kind of want to drop lands early game. You want to drop those engine pieces like the ooze. Get your board set up so when Quintoris drops, you're just making a ton of spirits as quickly as possible.
yeah. The
Um,
Quint mirror is all about who gets Quintorius on like online first, basically. If you can get it online with activators here. And this is the stuff that we
right.
were just talking about in these like paper mechanics where he fetches, gets the plateau, presents to cut, and then cycles the eagles. You can
Yeah.
shortcut these. You just say fetch. I'm
Right.
gonna get a plateau. I'm gonna cycle these eagles, and then you grab both the lands you
Yeah.
want.
Yeah. So I mean, that's just the mechanics of it too, and it's not like it's gonna speed up the game too much by or slow down the game too much by waiting a second to cut, but still like that's definitely the way to save time in the long run of things, of just being able to go, hey, I'm gonna go get plateau. I'm gonna
Cycle
land
eagles.
cycle this eagle. Is that good?
Yeah, exactly.
It's not like you're running force and negation or
Yeah,
whatever, some
stifle.
stifle effect. Yeah. Especially in the mirror match. I feel like the mirror match is very forgiving too, where you could probably make an error here or there and still work with it. He played a Boros Signet there.
Yep.
Good
And I just
old
want to
Boros
point out
Signet.
here, I have some beef with Boros Signet. I think there are like better artifact like accelerants that you can play because Boros Signet doesn't tap on two. My opponent has a uh what is it, tithe? No, yeah.
Yeah, a tithe in hand.
My opponent
Yeah,
has a
that's what he
tithe in
should.
hand and can't cast it because Boros Signet doesn't tap for mana. If he plays like a Felwar Stone here, you get to cast it.
I fully agree with you. Like, I had Boros Signet in my original, and I took it out for Felwar Stone
And there we go.
because I'd rather run Arcane Signet, Felwar Stone, and oh man, there's another one. There's another one in there. There's three mana rocks.
Oh, the talisman,
Um,
talisman of creativity, I
Talisman,
believe.
yes, Talisman of Creativity. So I'd rather run all three of those.
Yeah,
Have a white
I
ready to
highly
go
value the ones
for
that can
when.
tap for a color the turn that you play them. For this exact reason, like
Exactly.
he missed out on being able to play turn 3 Quint here because of the Boros Signet specifically, which I think
Yeah,
is pretty big.
I mean, he was looking for the extra land. I would have like, I don't know, and it does seem like he's a newer player. He's kind of fumbling with the cards
There's just
from.
nerves, you know. Yeah.
Yeah, he's going against the intrepid XJ Cloud. I mean,
You got a
how could
camera up in
he?
your face round one of the night, like
Yeah.
you can get a little scared. He does have this though, which is gets to
Oh
silence me on
wow.
my Quint turn, so it's definitely not all bad.
silences you on the Quint turn. He's getting ready to try to get his Quintorius before yours. He played a Mind Stone too, so he's running a lot, like
Yeah,
some
he's got
interesting mana rocks.
yeah, which are like pretty powerful in the mirror. Mana rocks really like swing the favor, like I was talking about. Quint mirror is a lot about getting your Quint down first, and those mana rock accelerants really help you out.
Absolutely, I love being able to throw down a couple mana rocks, or even just one mana rock, and then Armageddon with my Quint,
Oh yeah,
and be able to go like, all right, I'm good running away with the game. Have fun, like have fun trying to catch up. So yeah, I take it he's gonna cast Quint. In response, you're gonna ooze a card from his graveyard. Probably that Silence looked like.
yeah.
He should be running away with the game.
Well, he
Discarding.
doesn't have the activator yet. That's the big thing. You
Yeah,
need
that's
it,
the
it
tough
is good to
part.
get your it's good to get
He
your
has
Quint
he
out
can
first, but not if you can't protect it or generate a board to
yeah
threaten the other Quint.
and uh, game day winner, Manatide, I think it is. You don't have like you gotta start like usually you want to fill your graveyard up with stuff, so when you drop Quint, you can just exile, 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 go, go, go. Um, but I mean, Quint does that himself pretty good,
Yeah, Quint.
discarding and
Yeah,
milling. So
Quint
you're gonna at
usually
least
fills
put a
up his
few
own
cards in a
graveyard pretty
turn.
well. So discard a Sunbaked Canyon, draw 2, mill 1, and
Milling the
now
snow-covered plains.
I'm feeling pretty good about the board state here for myself, but the Line Tutor could change things. But it's currently 2 activators
Yeah,
to 0.
Parallax Wave does hurt. Right. But he has mana rocks, though. I mean,
Does have a big
how
man
could you
advantage. Looks
compute?
like he grabs Currency
Right.
Converter.
Yeah, there's a engine piece right there,
Yeah.
and you're tapped out on mana, so he kind of has a free reign. It looks like, but you're not. I mean, I wouldn't be too worried about it. You just add end step, pop Ghost Vacuum, pop Ooze, and grab 2 spirits and start hitting face as much as possible. It's interesting. So this is still at your end step, or
Yeah.
during your turn at
I
least.
tend to. It's tough sometimes, but I like to try to play around some instant speed, like some Quint removal sometimes when my board presence matters a lot. Like I don't really care if my opponent's going to cast Wrath of God next turn. I do care if they're going to cast Get Lost in response to an activation or something like that.
That makes sense. Yeah, I'm more of the like a wait and see, try to get on their end step, and then if they cast get lost,
Yeah.
then like activate it, and maybe I only get 1 spirit if they do it in response.
Yeah.
But you have 2 engine pieces. It's definitely worth
Yeah, it definitely
just
depends on the exact situation. Doing it with
for sure.
7 mana is certainly a lot.
Yeah, it looks like he dropped a really nice Strixhaven Sundown Pass. He tutored for Currency Converter, so you know that's in his hands. But he did mulligan to 6, and he's only really net gained 1 card. So it looks like he's discarding Talon Gates and milling a Crystal Vein.
And then
I don't
I
know if I would.
think this is about the point where I think he realizes that he wanted to cast Currency Converter before activating the Quintorius, but it's
Yeah.
really easy to get caught up in like I want to take my turn with the most amount of information possible, which means I should plus Quint and like see what I have before I cast any of my spells, right?
Absolutely, and that's the trap with Quintorius sometimes too. Is like you want to activate them, but you also need to wait to activate them sometimes. To get the most value for it. But all right. Oh, what is it? The fourth Earlings.
4th Erling goes for probably 3, right? We said he had 7
3.
mana, and 1 was spent
Yeah,
on the
and he used
Currency
1.
Converter. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, 4. He
4.
might have played a land.
4. So 4 down the pipe to probably your Quintorius, right? I mean, I didn't watch this match in real time, so I don't remember, and I don't know if you even remember if
I
he
played
was.
this match in real time, and I don't
Yeah,
remember how some of
Dooku.
these turns went. So it's a tough call here, though, because facing down 2 3/2s, none of the attacks are super profitable. You can't clear Quint. You could take Monarchy, but that seems
Hmm.
really dangerous too, because I can, retake Monarchy.
Sure.
And obviously
Bunch
he's
of tutus do help defend you from the -4 effect of Quintorius and just coming through with what 12 damage on the kickback.
yeah.
So could be beneficial just to keep them up as blockers. But honestly, if I'm playing Quintorius, I'm probably doing the same thing. I'm probably swinging at least 3 of them. And I don't mind taking the Monarch from you or getting the Monarch to start because if you block, I have the Monarch and I'm just going to net value
Hmm.
over time. Um, but it's a very dangerous game for
Yeah.
sure.
Looks like
Oh,
he
he
goes
went to face.
all at face. So now the game feels a lot more like a damage race.
Yeah, that's
And I think it does make sense here. The Monarch is a really volatile mechanic in these board states that there are just a bunch of creatures on both sides. But if you are behind, introducing some volatility into the game makes some sense. And I think we get a peek of a Solitude in his hand too, so that could easily break up. Like if I had blocked one, be like, oh, I'll keep one creature around just to take back Monarchy, but I'll like absorb a little bit of damage. Then could easily get
yeah.
punished for something like that.
Yeah. It's definitely interesting to see that, you know, this is a little weird for me because okay, yeah, he set up he has Monarch, so he's able to get the value, but he has no blocking for his own life total, and he could take 12 right now. Actually, a lot more than 12 because you can just keep, yeah, exactly what you're doing. Pop some mutagen tokens, pump your guys up, and probably kill him.
And I think I am just
But I,
going for lethal here into this
yeah,
Solitude. Desperately trying to find the on the dice. Attack for that is
yeah,
20. That is just lethal, but Solitude
yeah.
pitching get lost.
Solitude pitch and get lost is also interesting.
I mean, it might be his only
Like
white card. I think he might. Yeah, he doesn't have that many cards in his hand, but
yeah, I just wonder if maybe like again, I don't know what's going on in all honesty of what he's got in his hand completely, but in my mind, what I'm thinking is the previous turn you're tapped out. Instead of fourth, I could just pop Quintorius with get lost and maybe I don't cast Solitude. But with all of his mana, it almost he might have almost been able to hard cast Solitude.
yeah, these are all. I mean, these games are always like so extremely dynamic. It's really hard to. I mean, that turn could have gone so many different ways. If it plays out
Absolutely.
currency converter plus his Quint, finds a get lost, kills my Quint, makes a token, just
Right.
discarding a card to the converter makes like another 2/2. Suddenly I'm maybe on the back foot there.
Sure. Yeah. And that's always the thing about commentating videos like this is the Monday morning quarterbacking of
Mm-hmm. It's
seeing like all the outs, but in the moment, I mean, gosh, it's so hard.
yeah. Trigger the currency converter. Make it 3/2. The other thing about the Quintorius deck in paper is just your board states get so messy because you just have so much stuff.
Absolutely. So it looks like he has
Unholy Heat on Quint.
Unholy Heat, and he must have
Just
maybe he
eating.
has yeah, just eat here and make more spirits ready for the crackback. Man, this is where an On Wings of Gold just wins you the game too, which is insane in this deck.
Yeah, that card is
Give all these things
very
flying and
scary.
just whew. Man, it in some aspects it almost looks like because of how much he's moving around and fidgeting, to me it's almost like we have half the video in 2 times speed and the other half in the video just 1 time speed, like I mean, it's definitely nerve wracking. I mean, there's a lot of people that showed up. I didn't expect as many people for the turnout, but it was great,
Yeah.
and a lot of people enjoyed it. But I could definitely, you can definitely tell he's nervous, even just from watching. That's tough, in the situation for sure. So let's
Looks like looting in
discard.
response to a bolt,
Yeah, discarding is
and then getting another thing
because
the because
because
the
of currency converter.
yeah, the
Yeah, and you're like,
converter.
it's got to go under the currency converter. You got to put it there. Uh, and then yeah, he has Fell Warstone under there.
Yeah, which is like there's like it's
It's
currently
fun.
the converter's over two other mana rocks that are in play, and there we go. Yeah, I mean, look, like my side of the board
Yeah.
is just a mess too.
Hey.
Like you just have so many like little bits and baubles and trinkets that you can only fit so much on one
Yeah, but
playmat.
that's the fun of paper.
The tactile
Paper
experience
Duel
is really
Commander
something that's
XP.
lost on Moto, certainly.
It's so much
Looks
fun because the idea of like how many creatures do I have, and everything being right there, being able to verbalize like, yeah, I'm just gonna go infinite, and then not having to worry about the clock
yeah,
is also very enjoyable for me. All right, so you have 3 spirits out. Um, you play Quintorius here. I mean, imagine you would just try to build more of a board state, and then try to finish next turn. So imagine discard. Nope. Oh, just going for
shove.
shove and
I
make him
feel like
not
this is
block.
maybe a little bit aggressive. I was worried that I was like getting behind the ball a little bit against currency converter, and that I can use like the two pieces that I have right now just can continually threaten lethal, and he just has no good blocks.
Sure.
So it's not unreasonable,
Oh, there's not
especially
much
it looks like I have another land, so if Quint
in
dies again,
graveyard.
I can still uh
Yeah,
replay Quint and go for ult even another time. And I do notably also have the monarchy, so
yeah, that's true. You're netting cards. I just don't like how thin your graveyard is. Like you're definitely close to not being able to even make another spirit. I think it's just lightning bolt, isn't it?
I might. I mean, it looks like it. Maybe I have an instant in hand that I'm planning to cast.
Maybe,
See
maybe
if I can
that
get
could
a
work.
look. Doesn't seem like it. I sit a little bit too far back. All right, what are we doing over
Yeah.
here?
All right. So it looks like he's gonna reorganize his stuff.
Yeah, we're figuring out.
Uh,
We lost a mana rock at some point. Oh no, I think he cycled.
so
Okay, yeah, we're
yeah,
establishing that City Traders is under the converter that he discarded last turn. I think he
yeah, he just
cycled.
sacked the Mind Stone
Yeah,
to draw a card.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I figured it out.
So let's see. He's untapped. He's ready to go. Question
Two
is, what is he
mana.
gonna do? 2 mana,
Hearse.
unlicensed hearse. Okay. With the Quintorius, that could maybe get him back in action
He's
here.
got Converter plus Hearse. He's got as many activators as I do now, and Converter is like the best
That's
activator
true.
you can have, even. But he's still pretty behind. He's just like behind the ball on the board state, right? I have
Yeah,
3 threatening, maybe 5, maybe only 4. I don't know how many cards I can exile. Um,
he got to do the math if you're in his position of like, can I afford to even block? Do I just need to keep upping to Quintorius and try to get more spirits, more stuff in my grave as much as possible? It's definitely tough. It's definitely a tough spot.
yeah, he's pretty severely on the back foot at this point, and it just kind of goes to show what we were talking about up top. He did win the Quint race, but I just overwhelmed number of activators at the very least. Looks like
Yeah, absolutely.
Squee discarded, if I'm not mistaken,
Yes, I think
which
so. I
is
think
maybe good if
we,
you get to live another turn.
yeah. Currency converter should trigger here. He should have another spirit.
Yes,
So
I
if
mean, he's pretty deep in the tank here.
yeah, I mean, I definitely would be. That's also a oh, he missed a trigger.
Hmm.
Oh, that sucks.
Oh, and I do have I still do have a spell.
Oh, you haven't?
See, we got 2
Yep,
cards for
go
our
first.
graveyard things. It's fine. All according to
Yeah,
plan.
you're fine.
So
That's tough.
activate converter in response here.
Mm-hmm.
Loot away a Magus.
Magus, yep.
Trigger make a guy. Make
Yep.
another
So he's doing all this
guy.
now. Get rid of the Oliphant and the Mind Stone. See, me personally, when I have unlicensed Hearst, I just choose to do one at a time, even though it does say two, because I would just want to save as many cards as possible for my graveyard for later.
For me, it depends a lot on how stacked my graveyard is, and his graveyard is like plenty full.
Yeah, very true.
Sometimes you want to be able to like attack with a big hearse over a couple of turns. So
Yeah. Now I will say because of that missed trigger,
he is down
that
spirit
he is down spirit, that might play a factor because you'd have 5 spirits
versus 3,
for
which
3.
is not lethal. Plus 5 spirits versus 2 is lethal.
Yeah. So that might have cost him the game. You owe him an apology, XJ. You gotta send him an apology because he missed a trigger.
Yeah, I was no way I was winning this game without that missed
Yeah,
trigger, certainly.
exactly.
Plus up Quint. I have a silence and a flage.
A flage. Oh my goodness. All right, so now, in all technicality, you would have won even if you had an extra spirit
Yeah, not even.
because you just swing out with the spirits and then cast flage, and he's good to go.
Yeah.
Good, just gone.
Flick it, shove,
You know,
thinking.
yeah.
Thinking
The
again.
other aspect of Paper Commander is actually tapping and dictating, like, okay, how much am I actually going to swing with? I'll just swing with them all.
Block, removal
Block.
spell.
Block, dead. You explaining that you're dead?
Yeah, we're just stacking up blockers. Look at the hand, Deafening Clarion.
Oh,
dead.
Deafening Clarion. I would have probably, if I was him. He activated his activators. It might have killed, might have done some damage to keep him alive.
For maybe another turn. Yeah, I think the writing was a little bit on the wall there, but oh, look at me shuffling my Quintorius in like a rube.
Yeah.
It's like someone who's never played Paper Duel Commander before in his life.
We have like what, 5 games of you throughout this.
Yeah, five of them will be me. I think this is the only time I shuffle in Quinn. Maybe maybe one other time.
Maybe we should get a counter up there or something. I'll start keeping track.
XJ shovels in his commander counter. I think I did pretty well. There are definitely a couple of missed triggers throughout the event, and Quintorius, there's just so many triggers flying around. It's so hard to miss. Oh, there we go. I figured it out.
There we go.
I was simply sideboarding into the Flage pivot.
I once, when I was in Duel Commander event for a dual land, I was playing Aang as I was playing in this tournament too, but I shuffled Aang in, and Aang has a different sleeve. So I present to cut, and my opponent goes, "What is that?" And he calls a judge. And I go, "Oh man, I actually shuffled my commander in on accident." And the judge walks over and goes, "Hey, what's?" He's just like, "What is that card?" Nobody says anything. It's sentence goes, "What is that?" I'm like, "I accidentally shuffled my commander into my deck. What do you want me to do here?" And he's like, "Oh, just shuffle. Did you draw?" I was like, "No, yeah." He's like, "Yeah, just take it out and shuffle, present for cut." I was like, "Okay, cool."
Yeah, I mean, for something like Duel Commander makes
got
sense,
me,
right?
Riled up because I was like, "Yeah," it was very.
You're not allowed to present a commanderless deck.
Particular. Yeah. All right, so he looks like he's mulliganing again. That's tough luck too for your opponent. That's the second game, 2 mulligans in a row, and you're just snap keeping.
I mean,
that always gets me a little bit too when I'm playing.
Quint can definitely get like Quint is so much card advantage, and it's really hard for in these Quint mirrors to get him off the board outside of a select few cards. That if you just like mulligan into land mana rock on the play, you're pretty solid.
Sure. Yeah, it's just tough. It's always tough in Dual Commander when you go down to 6 or even 5. Like
Yeah.
you go when you miss, especially on the play, when you miss that essential maybe 7th card that could have helped out.
Mm-hmm.
It's tough, especially in a matchup like this in the mirror.
It looks
You
like
want you want as much advantage as possible.
he does have
That's
land mana rock. I think he's got that Felwar Stone in there.
Yeah, he does. Was that a
Solitude.
Boros charm he put back, or
I couldn't tell. I see Solitude, Felwar Stone. Here's
because
me
that's
with the stupid turn one fetch go again.
like,
Spent 20 minutes searching for my elegant
yeah,
parlor. Felwar Stone is out.
yep. So he started with Sacred Foundry, goes into the Flagstones, into Fel Warstone, and there you go, Scalding Tarn. Take 20 minutes, eat up the clock, just like you, XJ Cloud. Just
Listen,
making it horrible for your opponent.
we're not gonna talk about the number of draws that I may or may not have after these 5 rounds.
Yeah, I know.
I
We need to talk
learned
about it.
a valuable lesson in paper, which is never play a control deck in Dual Commander in paper. You'll play a control mirror,
That's
and
not
it's
true.
impossible to ever.
I didn't have a single draw. But
Castle
my deck
Ardenvale
wasn't as
and
my deck
Shatter
was
the Mana
tempo.
Rock,
I don't even know if oh man. Yeah, that's rough. He's
which
gonna tap
is
it for mana response and then say, okay.
I'm at least staying afloat. Like if I don't have a Mana Rock and he slams turn 3 Quint on the play, I'm like so far behind.
Yeah,
So the malfunction is
for
really good
sure.
here.
For sure. Voice of Victory is pretty good. That helps a little bit, but in this matchup, I don't think I like Voice of Victory, to be honest.
Yeah,
It's
you're
not.
not super thrilled about it. It helps you like not
Yeah.
get silenced next turn or something, but
Right.
it's definitely
Um
you'd rather have some sort of interactive spell or
or
some
an
sort.
engine piece
Yeah,
or
yeah.
something
Like
along those
again, there's
lines.
this problem of no activators for the Quint. So if he gets even if he wins the Quint race right here, land 4 Quint. If I go land 4 Quint and I have this relic, then oh,
Okay. There's an engine piece.
does have the Soul
But it looks like
Cauldron.
he's missing a 4th land drop at the
Yeah, I
moment.
imagine you would definitely play Quint before Soul Cauldron if you had it. So it seems like he's
Yeah.
just Soul Cauldron go.
So yeah, you take away his Felwar Stone before you get your 3rd. Here's XJ fetching again.
I'm never playing a fetch land deck again that has like singleton targets.
I mean, there's a reason your name's XJ Cloud, not XJ Quintorius.
I need to change my name to XJ Nokia now.
Oh gosh. Yeah.
Search up Mistveil Plains, second activator required.
Yep. Now, Misspell Plains, you do need to have 2 white permanents out, right?
Fortunately,
So
Quintorius and activating Quintorius or triggering Quintorius with a relic is in fact 2 white permanents.
that is very true. So it does favor you very well. And then here's the Sacred Foundry. Here's
Quint
Quintorius.
eats one of my things in
He's gonna
response.
respond, eat a thing. That's good play right there. And then you're just like, yeah, that's fine.
No
Anyways,
counter.
I'll uptick. Yeah, no, it's not a creature. Um, and now that I don't actually run Agatha Soul Cauldron in my Quintorius,
It
not because I don't think it is good, but I'm creature light, and I feel like you'd want creatures with Agathas. I don't know.
it's the worst Quint activator I think of the ones that are playable. I just play all of them, but certainly the
Yeah,
least impressive.
it's also 70 something dollars or some
Yeah.
ridiculous amount of money. And I'm poor. I don't have a good reason to play Dual Commander because all these decks are so expensive, but they're so much fun.
Yeah.
They're so worth it. I trade in like so many cards just to get like a decent like Asmo deck is the new deck I just built.
Mm.
But I just trade in a bunch of cards to cool stuff. and not a sponsor, but you know, go check them out. Go sell your cards to them, I guess. But
We see Pyrokinesis, Sorcerer Speed on the Voice of Victory to protect the Quint, obviously, because I can't
right,
Pyrokinesis it on my opponent's turn, but we're already pulling ahead here. If he doesn't have, like, Get Lost on the Quint, and even then he can't develop his own Quint, looks like he's probably doesn't have land 4. It's some tough stuff on this Molda 6. Missing that land drop for a couple turns is pretty devastating after getting the Mana Rock shattered, too. It do be like that sometimes. I mean, these are the spots where you kind of just got to go in the tank a little bit. If you're just like, if you don't have a good play here, you're starting your tournament with a round 1 loss. It's tough stuff. But you need a lot to come back from this position. Start with Unholy Heat token.
make his way through whatever defenses you're gonna throw down. But man, it's tough. It's tough not getting that 4th land drop on Quintorius and having the mulligan to 6. It's a rough experience.
Yeah, a little bit defeated here. It looks like if you're just shooting the token, you don't have anything else here. Thinking untapped versus relic activate, make a token. Mistfield Plains activate, get a token. You're just like miles and miles behind. Get a little glimpse of his hand here. Solitude.
Yeah, it looks like Solitude, Deafening Clarion,
and
it's a little
a
hard to
red
make out that
card. Can't tell what that is. Gamble.
Gamble. Yeah, Gamble. I almost.
Maybe you just have to like gamble for
I think a
City of
Gamble.
Traders there.
I think Gamble for like any good decent land isn't a bad run there instead of the Unholy Heat.
Notably, he might not, I don't know if he has a City of Traders in his deck. I don't know if this is like if there are any budget considerations here. City of Traders is like a bajillion dollars.
Yeah, he does have a City of Traders. We saw him get rid of.
Oh yeah, he did discard it in game 1. You're right.
So yeah, I think you're absolutely right. Gamble for City of Traders.
I think you'd like take that 75% chance or something. I think he had, if he doesn't cast the Unholy Heat, he has, no, he would still have 3 cards in hand, so it's like 66% odds to like at least play the game. If you gamble for City, play Quint, and you have 1 activator, you can at least build some semblance of a board. But it does start to get really rough immediately, untapping versus 2 activators. But it feels like maybe your best shot.
Absolutely.
It's either that or like gamble for a get lost on Quint and hope that I can't get to 6 mana, which feels really rough too.
So now here's the gamble.
What do we get now? I'm untapped, Saga.
I mean,
double activator.
Yeah, I mean now you can go. I would go get City.
There's a Squee too.
Yeah, the Squee is backbreaking too because it's really like 1, 2, 3.
Yeah,
that you're just being able to go on and on, and it's just rough. Yeah, I don't see this one ending in a draw for you though. To be honest, so that's good.
It's at least
all right. So you're gonna dictate which one is which dice. You hitting that card and
the card that he tutored. No, Solitude.
Nope, Solitude, which we saw earlier. So here comes what I would hope be City of Traders to try to catch up a little bit, but
it's like just
he goes and gets a Plateau.
Regular land.
That's tough.
Way too far behind. Did he tutor for a Quint answer or something instead? Nope. Passes the turn.
Tutored for Plateau because right now in his hand he has Deafening Clarion and Pyrokinesis.
Okay.
So he drew the Pyrokinesis.
Yeah.
And then so he's gonna probably pitch.
Yeah, I imagine he's gonna kill 2 of my things here.
Pitch. Yeah, it's tough.
Especially because I'm pretty incentivized to just shove for 18 right now. maybe it's fine to just shove for like. I think all roads lead to Rome here. Your opponent has 2 cards in hand. You have 4 spirits, an active Quintorius, an active Saga, 2 activators for the Quints. Yeah, you can just maybe just plus. Don't even put him out of his misery. Just keep drawing 1,000 cards. Shove for 9.
Yep. I mean, yeah. At this point, he's got to pop off pyrokinesis. Yeah, just to try to stick a little bit. He takes 3, goes to 17.
And this one last part here, not to spoil it, but this game is about to be over. I feel a little bit bad here. I very much remember what is about to transpire, but I mean it makes a lot of sense here. So draws the land, immediately plays it, and then he goes, "Oh no, I need like fodder for the Quintorius, right? Because I need to be able to plus this." So he's like, "I'm like, okay, sure, yeah, you can pick the land back up. That's fine." Play Quint, Mana Tithe.
Good gosh.
Like,
I mean,
I'm not gonna not let him rewind and make the play that he wants to play, but it's just like, all right, yeah, you can rewind and then play straight into this Mana Tithe. But I mean, it doesn't matter. This game was incredibly over.
No.
It's fine.
The game was as soon as he didn't get like a City of Traders or something to prop Quintorius down soon turn 4.
Yeah.
You were already so far ahead.
Yeah, that's just how the Quintorius mirror breaks down. It's just if you get on board with your Quint, if you have more active. Step 1 is win the Quintorius race. Step 2 is have more Quintorius activators, and then you're just gonna eventually overtake the board. And we kind of just saw that play out in both games.
Exactly. Yeah, that's the mirror match though.
Mm-hmm.
And looks like you got to win on that one. So got to tune into the other videos and see which ones you drew in.
Yes, we will be, like we said before, we'll be covering all 5 rounds of Swiss and the top 8. So stay tuned. Click on the next video to watch us commentate round 2. Thanks everybody for watching.
Bye.